Welcome back, my dear subscribers. It's been a long time since published some interesting or useful clip on Noni Rider's channel, and today it's about time. I get a new camera, so I hope the quality will be good. But anyway, frequently I get a lot of questions and comments about can I do some more clips about useful things for the cyclist in general, and recently there is always a common question from a lot of clients who are asking what's the optimal tire pressure for this tire, for this bike, for this kind of occasion, and the answer is not so simple. Okay, there is a lot of how to say manufacturing charts which are producing tires, but the problem in there is that they're measuring for optimal, let's say in here on the model, they're measuring the rolling resistance practically only on the front wheel. They have special special holder, and then they're increasing the pressure on one wheel, and they're measuring the watts, how much power is necessary to run the tire on the roller. Everything is fine and accurate with it, but when you see the situation in real life is that when you sit on the bike, there is a weight distribution. So what does it mean? You don't know how much weight is or how much force is applied on front wheel and the rear wheel. That's the reason also because there is a variety of the bikes on the market. Time trial bikes, everything is moved more forward. Some endurance bikes or gravel more in the back. So years ago I developed my own protocol which served quite successfully in terms of increasing comfort. Those were the reports that I got from the clients. Increased comfort and a little bit higher average speed, which could be the part of optimal rolling resistance. So if we take a look in here, for instance, we are looking in here. Let's find another shape. The contact point, the tire and the surface, could be round shape or it could be oval shape. So if you make the center line in here, of course the round one is rolling around its own axis more easily than elliptical one. So how do you know when you're sitting on the bike what's the contact point between the tire and the surface? Well, this is how I'm gonna show you. Of course you would need let's say two pairs of hands more. This is just the presentation. So the rider sits on the bike. He needs to use all the equipment that he normally uses in a racing event or training event, even the food, even some gear, I don't know, the bottles, the spare tire, the spare tube, maybe the pump, and one friend will of course hold the bike in the position. And then we move first in front, of course. As you can see in here, we have a very, let's say, 10 millimeters thick hardened glass, and underneath you see the camera. So the camera needs to be connected with the computer, so you have live broadcast of your contact point that you can see in here. So when the rider will sit on the bike, it's very important that he confiscate or take the position on the bike which is, let's say, 65 or more than 60% time spent on it on each ride. So that means you can be on the hoods, you can be on the drops, on the hoods, or on the drops. because different people have different kind of how to say, flexibility. So it's also important that when the person do that, that he knows exactly that he is using this kind of position in more than 60%. So what you do, actually, you're searching on the camera, of course you will see on the computer screen. You inflate the tire, let's say to nearly maximum allowed pressure, and then you just open the valve, and your friend should supposed to decrease the pressure just by tiny spikes. So at the same time on the computer you will see that the shape will start to changing from elliptical contact point to nearly round contact point, and that's the set pressure for the front wheel. Then you repeat the same procedure in the back. Of course, if you have available 2 plates, thick hardened, don't use the casual glass, because the casual glass can be broken and you can harm yourself. This is very hard glass, and it cannot be broken. You can put on it 50 kilo or even 100 kilogram, it will not break. Of course, it's important also where the supports are. It's convenient that you put more close to the tire. But if you have double plate, you can put it or install it simultaneously on the rear wheel as well, because you will be surprised that all the pressures that you ever used or someone suggested to you, they're totally wrong. If you're searching for optimal rolling resistance, which is the round contact point between the tire and the surface, you will find out that despite you have, let's say, 2 bicycles, even for a mountain bike, some people ask me, yeah, but what about with the mountain bike? This is a glass, it's perfect surface. There is no problem. With the mountain bike you just put some sand in here. Sometimes I use also sprinkle with the water even in here. So you see definitely more, how to say, more contrast around the shape of the contact point. So you can use this in variety of the bikes, variety of the tires, and you will see that the weight distribution is very important, because all those manufacturers who are using the charts, they're basically made only on one single wheel and increasing increasing the force, downforce on the wheel, but no one actually put in consideration the weight distribution, because we need to realize some people tend to sit more in the back, some people tend to sit more in front, some people have shorter stem, some have larger stem. Time trial bikes are more moved to forward position, and so on. So try to do this at home. It will not cost you anything. You just need to have a camera, a glass, 2 supports, and of course maybe 2 friends of yours that will help. Someone will help you to dropping and increasing the tire pressure, and someone will have to hold you for the rear seat. So thanks for watching. Hope this clip will be useful for you, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Thanks very much. Bye bye.